Hey everybody, back again, part 2 of my short selling tutorial. Before we go to my trusty whiteboard to show you how things add up, we'll recap some stuff just to make sure you remember. Now, in one of the early videos, I talked about how anybody that has shares in their trading accounts, wherever, whether personal trading accounts or you trade with an institution, whatever, those shares are not yours. They're IOUs. You have beneficial entitlements to the moves the stock makes. So if it goes up, you make. If it goes down, you lose. But you don't actually own the share. This is a problem, and we're going to show you why. What else? Yeah, no, I guess that's good for now. So we'll go back to the whiteboard and show you how things get out of hand. All right, pardon me. So we're back to our stock market diagram. We got our central holding. We got our individual investment firms, no matter what they be, whether you invest online with a Questrade, Wealthsimple, like a personal trading, or you do it through RBC, BMOA Bank, whoever, Edward Jones, somebody. You trade, somebody trades for you. Anyways, all these little dots everywhere, that's all the individuals at those particular firms, right? I mean, you got thousands of people with accounts at all these firms I talked about. They have thousands of shares, so it all adds up. So for this particular show and tell, they each have 2 million shares at the central holding at the CDS. So I got 2 million held by all these little individuals. Now, like I said, your shares are not yours, which means other people can do stuff with them. Now, not every institution does institutional trading, but there's a good chance they do share lending. And that's a problem also. But if they do institutional trading, we're going to show you what happens. So again, here we go. The institution that does do institutional trading, they think the price of whatever stock is going to go down. So they borrow everybody's shares and they short sell them to make bank. So this guy here just happens to sell everybody's shares, all 2 million of them. 2 million gone. When everything settled out due to continuous net settlement, they picked up 1 million, they picked up 1 million. Well, their clients did. So now we're sitting 3 million apiece. Everybody's happy. Now, yeah, this particular firm, it doesn't do short selling, it does do share lending. So again, our short selling firm, because this is an actual trading practice. There are firms out there dedicated to short selling. So guy's really confident the share price of whatever stock is going to go down. So he reaches out and says, "Hey, do you have any shares I can borrow?" So yeah, absolutely. We got a whole whack of them there. We got 3 million on the books. All right, I'll take 2 million of them. Sounds good. So he borrows them, sells 2 million. There's now only 1 million on the books. They go around again. 1 million from here got picked up, and you know what, 1 million here got picked up from all these people too. So now there's 1 here, 3 here. Again, another short selling firm. So they say, yeah, you know what, this thing's going down. I'm gonna sell some shares. You know, they're not too greedy. They sell 1 million. 1 million goes out, goes back to these people. They got 2 million now. 2 million. Still a short selling firm. So they take their 2 million because, you know, they're greedy as fuck. Sell them all out. They're gone. This picked them up right here. They're gonna go up to 3, which brings this up to 5 million. So again, we can see Nothing changes at the central holding. They started out with 2 apiece, 8 million shares. Now we got 3, 6, 8 million shares. But again, on the outside, we got 2, we got 5, we got 10, we got 13 million shares when only 8 million should exist. This is a legit thing, people. Like, it's mind-boggling. Like, again, can you sell something you don't own? No. Can you sell the same thing over and over again? No. Why is it okay in this industry? Hang tight. Hey, so some of you might be asking yourself at this point, how is this legal? Legal, it's a weird word. It's basically just the way the rules and regulations in the stock market are written. Everything's meant to be completely ambiguous, so that they can plausibly deny any wrongdoing, right? Like, granted, it looks 100% like fraud. It is 100% fraud. But yeah, they come up with some weird and wonderful rules and regulations that make it okay. And there's rules in place about, again, returning the shares, and supposedly people are supposed to be watching this. The regulators, the stock market cops that are supposed to be keeping an eye on this. But in all honesty, for the longest time, like, access to the information needed to weed this out by normal people was damn near impossible. It was too hard to find. Like, proving it was next to impossible. But we live in an age now where access to information is instantaneous. Like, if you go looking, you can find. And even more impressive is the virility of it all. Going viral. Yeah, like, it's way too hard to keep things under wraps anymore, and that's kind of what's unraveling now. There are loads of companies that are launching lawsuits against stock market firms over this kind of stuff, because it depreciates their share value non-organically. Like, it's all fake. There's no rhyme or reason to it other than greed. So this is kind of what's happening now. Things are starting to come to the light, and I don't really know how much longer they can keep it on the down low. Anywho, that's our basic spiel on short selling. And looks pretty criminal to me. I'm sure it looks pretty criminal to you. But yeah, this is happening. It's been happening for decades, and this is not the end of it. This is literally the tip of the iceberg. I mean, it's all well and good to be able to make money on the decline of a stock and to constantly sell and resell the same share. Yeah, that's kind of what happens due to the way the system intermingles with itself. But there's more going on, and we're in the next video. We're gonna get onto an issue with how they help a company go into bankruptcy. Because, like we talked about, if they can get into bankruptcy, there's nothing to return. They made the full jam. So stay tuned for the next episode on more market manipulation. Thanks.